Hi everybody, Whimsy here. So you're probably thinking like, what? A vlog? I mean, it's not gonna be like a normal vlog though. It's gonna be more, I'm gonna just like kind of what I'm doing throughout the day if it's interesting, you know, kind of thing. Because I feel like doing vlogs just sitting at my computer, even though that is where I'm at right now, is just kind of like stale and like, So, you know, anything I work on today, maybe you guys will see. I want to do some baking today, but it's been really hot out, so that might not happen. Also, I can't find the cookbook I want to use. I know that sounds silly because we have the internet, but like there's a specific, and I tried looking it up, a specific cookbook that we've had for like a million years. We can't find it, but it has a specific sugar cookie recipe I want to do that I've done for like many years, but I haven't memorized it. And the reason why I want to do it specifically that way instead of being like, oh, I'll just go get like a Betty Crocker pack that you just add of water and oil to or whatever, is because we have a lot of flour right now and I want to like not waste it because we accidentally bought a bag that was way bigger than what we meant to buy. So like I want to like actually use it because I have a cool thing I want to do too. But I mean, if we don't get to that today, we don't get to it today. If it's too hot, hopefully it'll cool down in a couple weeks. So yeah, I hope you guys have been staying cool over the summer. I am currently just eating breakfast. I got a cool Metroid calendar. Look at that. And I'm playing Animal Crossing right now. Just kind of, there's no sound because my Bose speakers are not plugged in anywhere. But yeah, it's Animal Crossing. My Joy-Con is, I've got Joy-Con drift problems. Like, let me see if I can make it happen. Yeah, now I'll want to and it won't. Yeah, see, look, I'm not doing a thing and I'm walking. Anyway, yeah, so Animal Crossing because it's 8 o'clock and the store's open. Who knows? We'll see what else. The other thing I wanted to do today is, so I've moved all my craft stuff, all of it, into another room in the house that hasn't been used. So I was cleaning and sorting through all that stuff and I got distracted sorting through all my paints because a lot of them have dried up or are just gross, and I'm trying to like sort which ones are still good and which ones aren't, and then condense the ones that are like, you have 5 reds in 5 different bottles, or the same red, but there's 5 of them and like they're all like half used or something. So it's like, let's just put them all into like less containers just to make more space. So I got distracted doing that and then spilled blue, the brightest blue I have, all over myself. And I wasn't wearing an apron. I don't think. No, I wasn't wearing an apron. So I had to go promptly clean. That just kind of killed the mood. So I gotta go back there because that was like weeks ago. So I gotta go back in there and finally clean it. Then I can actually like start, because I want to actually do these vlogs and show me working on cosplay every week because this might be motivation to get me to actually do it. I've been bad about not doing cosplay stuff. All right, I'm not gonna talk your ear out. Oh, there's a balloon. Look, it's a balloon. I gotta get it. Hold on. I know I could just do a let's play, but like, I think I talked about this in one of my videos, is that I've already been playing almost since it came out. Not exactly since, but like pretty much since, you know, or like right after. So like my village is pretty like legit right now. But like I hadn't been filming from the start like a lot of other people had, so I'm just not probably gonna film it. I might show you guys my town when it's like, I don't know, it's already really, I wish I'd been filming it. In any case, I'm gonna finish up breakfast, finish up playing Animal Crossing, and then hopefully we'll either get to baking or doing something else. Alright, well, I just took a 4-hour nap, I think. Good getting stuff done. It's lunchtime now, so I'm eating lunch, but it's super hot out, so I'm probably not gonna do any baking today, just because like if we have the reason for that is because like if we have the oven on in the house, it makes it like warm, so I probably won't be baking. Also, my makeup might have gotten, so I'm eating lunch, which is, yeah, I don't even know. Dude, you guys, this granola is amazing. It's like eating Cocoa Puffs, but like with actual chunks of chocolate and like soft, so it doesn't like cut your mouth kind of thing. This is the last of the bag, so I gotta get more. Plus, for whatever reason, I was just craving like a spoonful of peanut butter. It's one of those summers where I'm like, should I just cut off all my hair? But I don't want to. It's just not straightened because I'm lazy. It's like mashed potatoes. It's cookie dough. It's so funny. So I mentioned this in a couple videos, there were Let's Plays, but I am actually using a new tripod that's actually a selfie stick tripod. So like, I guess basically that just means it has a phone attachment and a little Bluetooth thing, but it's nice. It's good for my desk. It's compact as heck, so I have 3 tripods now. One's like the big heavy duty one, even though it's not really heavy because it's like a lightweight one, but it's like, and my other one that came with the camera that's like mid-range, which is currently behind my monitor because it has my light on it. This will be good for like projects and stuff, I think. Alright, back inside. Alright, so now I'm working on cleaning up this table. As you can see, all these paints here. There's more in the, over here. There's like boxes here. It's just, yeah. So this is the blue I was working on. Yeah, it was, see how, like, first of all, this is how old these are. Apple Barrel's not even, I don't think Apple Barrel's a thing anymore, unfortunately. I love their paints, but either they rebranded or went out of business, I don't know. But yeah, cobalt blue, it's like really bright. Is this a good one at all? I think this is what I did last time. That's probably why it's covered in blue. I was like squeezing it to try to see if the content inside was still good, and it just like volcanoed. I don't think this paint's good because it's bubbly. Like, I don't think paint should be bubbly. This might be good ones. It looks like it because these haven't been opened yet. These are actually the, I think this was the paint I used for Bayonetta's guns. Love is blue, obviously. See, that's how old some of these paints are. I still have like Bayonetta 1 paints, you know? Yeah, there's so much. Like, here's a thing of earrings I need to repair because they're still good. They just need to be glued or something or attached to some. Not even earrings, jewelry in general. Alright, so we're working on blue. I almost did it again. I'm wearing an apron this time. I shouldn't be wearing a shirt, but whatever. See, you know, yeah, I need like a whole roll of paper towels. I mean, the paint looks good. It's just really sudsy. Okay, that's not for drinking, that is for paint stuff. Oh no. It's on the bedspread. Okay. Mom, don't watch this. Okay, I think I got most of it. Okay, that's fine. That wasn't closed. I just can't. I just can't. Oh, it dripped behind my apron onto my shirt. Excellent. I bought a lot of these for a project I was doing years ago. I was making these little, so I was writing this story about pirates, and I made like these little foam mock-ups of my characters and stuff. They're really cute. So I got a lot of paint for all of that. And I have a lot of purple because the main character, his little foam guy was purple because that was his color. But I couldn't get the right purple with paint, so I had to end up mixing neon purple and cobalt blue, that's why I had a lot of cobalt, to make the right purple for him. It was really cool. It was like a bright royal purple, kind of. I just couldn't find that purple in actual paint, so. Every time I think I have the lid on. Evidently I don't. You can see well, I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of paint stains on this. Nice and syrupy. Okay, now let's do green. Such a pretty shade of green, I love it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm also trying to sort. These are all the like matte paints, or not matte, but like the basic paints. Because I've got like, here's all my metallics, here's all my gloss, you know, kind of thing. I'm trying to keep them sorted too, because otherwise it's a mess. Ugh, I love that it's got like orange on. Ooh, that's lovely. Look at that, that's so pretty. It's like really bright. It's hard. It's really bright. Oh. That's Huh. Let's see if I can pry this. Oh, it's like gross. I don't know if the whole thing is sludge. Okay, green's done. Next, yellow. Yellow flame. I don't like the crunch that sound like of this. Most of these are still good, just a lot of them are like nearly empty and I just never emptied them out. This is a lovely color. Woo. Alright, apple barrel. Wait. Red apple, my favorite. I can't say that. Red apple. Red apple. Red apple. Orange? Why is that in here? Red apple. Red apple. Flamenco red. Jesus. Clearly I like red apple. Whew. Yeah, that's why I like it. It's nice bright. Most of those are almost empty though, so. God. Red. Just because these are paints that I cannot get anymore, so. There we go. And the water is now gross. Actually, it looks like a nice drink, but alright. The regular paints are sorted. Wow. Condensed all those into one. Nice. This is a thing I need to fix. It's one of my crochet needles, but it's the thing broke off the end of it. Okay, this should not be used as a trash can because it has holes. So I'm gonna put all the good paints in there and then make this the trash can. I also bought paints for painting, like, because I did one actual canvas painting that's like really bizarre. It's actually in here somewhere, but yeah, see this? It looks like a nice like drink, but it's paint. Don't drink it. Ooh, it's heavy. Ew. Okay, some of these rubber bands have clearly decayed. I still have stuff from when I was in school in like 2010. So that's why I need to sort through stuff. Okay, metallics. A lot of these were for Bayonetta. Clearly. Silver. I must have gone to Michael's so many times being like, I don't have this color, and then, oh, it's white. And then just bought a new one. It's like, I have the color at home. Stop, I have this at home. Yeah, these are all pretty full. How do I have, I don't understand this. How do I have full silver when I used, I don't know. Ooh. Glitter. Oh! That smells like glitter paint. Ugh. Y'all remember that smell from when we were children? Gold is definitely Bayonetta. Ooh. I'm gonna have to remake those guns again, by the way. Well, at least probably Bayonetta 1 guns. Because the current pair I have for the feet are stuck to the shoes, and I want to get a new pair of shoes. So, because the shoes I used, I mistakenly cut some of the straps off, and I shouldn't have done that. So they lost their like structural integrity. Really hard to walk in. I cut off the top strap, I think. I'm not sure why, but because of that, the top of the shoes had no like pull, so they wouldn't like stay on my foot kind of thing. So I had to like grip my feet in such a way to like keep the shoe from just flopping around, and that was like muscles in my feet that I didn't know existed were on fire. So all the metallics are good, they're clean. But yeah, one of the things I want to do for these vlogs too is like just work on something each week to motivate myself to get something done. This thing, I believe, is called a tailor's ham. I believe it's used for like pressing open like circular seams and stuff. I think I've used it maybe once. I'm very lazy about pressing stuff. Mainly because I work with stretch fabric, so you don't really have to press it. I used this it's a stamp I used for Bayonetta's no, you know what? It was for the I made that kimono. I think I showed you guys the kimono. There's pictures of it on Instagram. I made a Bayonetta themed kimono for a textiles class, and I used these little butterfly stamps to, and I wanted to keep it just because it's cute. On the inside of the kimono, there's, I just made it gray, but I stamped it with like red and black butterflies, like at the bottom with like splotches and stuff, so it kind of looked like just chaos, I don't know. But it's on the inside of the kimono, so it's kind of neat. Because our project was we had to make a kimono and then do like 3 different textile strategies to it. I wanted to go for a more traditional kimono. The teacher was like, nah, you can make like, it's just like a kimono themed like jacket or whatever, but I wanted to make like an actual proper kimono, so. But she was also telling us how like some kimonos would have like very plain outsides, and then on the inside would have like just huge detailed murals and stuff like that, or paintings or imagery, whatever. Not paintings, but you know what I mean. So I kind of liked that concept, but I just did it with Bayonetta. I gotta show you guys on like video. I also painted the back of it with fabric paint to have her butterfly wings. What I wish I'd done though was made it a proper obi for it and just put the butterfly wings on the back of that. I wish I'd just done that, but whatever, it's fine. Because I was like, I'm not gonna make an obi because we're not doing that in this class, so I'm just lazy, but I have a lot of Mod Podge. Mod Podge is great. This one sounds like it's much more empty, so can I God, shoot, that is possibly stuck. Mod Podge smells a certain way. Oh, it smells. God, I mean, I know I just said that, but I should have grabbed a mask. I have been collecting masks since the pandemic started, and you know what? It's another accessory to wear. I don't care. Also, it is a good idea to wear them, even in general, like, you know, once this is all resolved, hopefully. It's a good idea to wear it, though, if you're sick, because then you'll prevent other people getting sick. Let me grab a mask. Yeah, I actually, for a project, I had to have glasses. Oh, this isn't even open. I had to have glasses that had blue tint, but they were a really specific kind of glasses. and I just could not find any of that combination. So I eventually bought a pair of glasses that were like the same style, but then had just clear lenses. I think they had a prescription though, so that was a bit of a problem. But they were like cheap dollar store, you know. And oh yeah, these two, because they needed a specific color of blue. So what I ended up doing was I bought these two Mod Podges, mixed them, and then just kind of like dipped the glasses lenses in them. It was a little hard to see, but his glasses were narrow enough that I could get away with it. But it worked, so it's pretty cool. So these are all glasses. Don't ask me why. They might have been accidentally purchased. So I'm not sure if you guys could tell, this headband actually has Bluetooth headphones that are wireless in it. It's really, really awesome. I got it mainly because sometimes I like to lay down and listen to ASMR for fun, you know, just whenever I'm bored. But like, it's also helpful because you guys have seen my headphones. They're pretty big, and trying to sleep with those is like impossible. So sometimes when I'm trying to like sleep with usually YouTube, it's hard to do with big, because I sleep on my sides. So this is cool though. It's like I've been able to cook with it and just like not have to worry about a cord being in my way. Oh, it's awesome. And you could get that with wireless headphones anyway, but like it just happens it's like a comfortable, like I don't have to put anything in my ears. I can't do earbuds. I read that as bachelor beige. It's beachcomber beige. Not bachelor. I don't know what that would be. I guess it'd be like Fraser Crane's apartment or something. Glow in the dark. Why do I care? Ew, it's chunky. Oh god. I don't really do glow in the dark stuff. I think because so many times in my life when I was younger, glow in the dark paint was always so disappointing. So like when they would be like, oh look, we have like colors, you know? And it's like the colors were always super translucent, but when you looked at them in the light, or in the dark, either they didn't emit enough light, or they emitted the same green glow, and I'm just like, what was the point of that? So I don't know. Because I once did a project, I don't even know why. I just did it on my own, but I did a solar system, like I made out of styrofoam balls. That's not opening. I think I was in 3rd grade or something. Just a solar system. I think I actually brought it to show and tell, but for fun, I put glow-in-the-dark paint on parts of it, but you could never see it, unless it was like the green or yellow, and it always showed up the same, like, the same color you see with glow-in-the-dark. So that was disappointing. I was like, man, oh, we're good. Ooh, that's pretty. It's gloss? See, that's the problem. I would love to do, like, physical painting, but I just do digital painting, because it's, if I make a mistake, I can undo it, but I mean, physical painting is really pretty, too. I've never really been that good at it, but I was actually trying, there's a picture I want to do a redo of, because it's just to make it more current. I was trying to do a painted version of it, but, because it's a painting of 4 characters of mine who are in a band, and it was like just a picture of them. I was painting it on just paper, because it wasn't like a big deal, but I got one of the guys done, and he looked really good. I'm not sure why, but the painting was posed, like I laid it flat to dry, I guess, and it was posed on top of like a stool or something. And for some reason, Zoe jumped up there, and she scratched. It was dry by that point, but she scratched into it, so it kind of like messed it up a little, so I just never finished it. I still have it somewhere, but there's like claw marks in it, because I think she jumped, and because she landed on paper, she lost her balance, and then like was like, what? So the painting just kind of, I don't know. But like I said, I'm gonna redraw it completely, because it's one of those things where at the time I didn't worry about it, but like 2 of the guys, I don't like how they look. Like they're, I don't know, something about their face needs to change. The other 2 guys look great though. One of which was the one I finished. God, that is bright. Fruit punch. Heck yeah, look at that. I want to get this room finished today, but like, oh god. So here's the old Bandit O Clock. As you can see, it's totally fallen apart, and this thing was never, it was such a last minute thing that I made. I wish it looked better, but it was, even the one that I remade is getting a little messed up. But at this point, I've discovered this artist on Instagram who makes like Bayonetta, like the jewelry and the trinkets and stuff like that. I'm like, should I just, and they're not expensive, and I'm just like, should I just buy that, or do I still keep trying to make my own when I can't do metalworking and I don't have the right materials? I'm making it out of foam, which isn't gonna last long. So I'm like, I think at this point I should probably just buy those things because it'll just last longer. And it's like, believe me, I've tried to make these, but I don't know metalworking. That would be a good skill to have, but like, or like jewelry making, you know? I don't have that skill, so I wonder if, for right now, if I can glue this. Where's all the glue? So I got all my glues are in here, as well as paintbrushes for some reason. Hopefully that works. It's funny because, like, okay, so I have a lot of Tunisian crochet needles, or Afghan needles, whatever you want to call them. I don't actually use them for that stitch, because I use them mainly because they're actually, the long needles feel better for, I hold my crochet needles really weird, but the longer, it feels better on my hand rather than the short ones. So I get longer needles, hooks, for my hands, basically. Alright. I'm gonna put this outside so it dries. So you need a chair over here, that's the problem. Now a lot of the clothes over here are clothes that need to be repaired. That's why they're in here. So funny story about something. This toolbox right here, I've had it, I've had this since I started my fashion classes back in like, God, 09, 08, I don't even remember. And I never, ever organized it, but now it's like, it's got stuff in like, you know, like here's all my scissors and stuff. And then inside here it's just got like, it's all like tools. I never organized it when I was in school, and I don't know why. Like, it just became a junk box after a while. You know what, I'm gonna get some Ziplocs. Found some bags I think I can put the paint in. Nice big 2.5 gallon. I don't know if it'll fit all those. We'll see. Sorry, I had to go make my thumbnail for today's Trim Raider episode. I don't think these are all gonna fit, but we'll find out. You know, I almost could just leave them in this basket. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna leave them in the basket, so we'll just leave them in that. But I could probably put the fabric paints in here. Of course, maybe I should. I don't know. Should I swap these? It looks like just as much. Maybe I just need 2 big bags. It's about the same. Maybe I do need a second bag. Random PVC pipe. And all the metallics. Yay, the paints are done. Here's all this. I'm not sure what to do with it. There's also random thread. I need to put that in. Oh, where are those? We have like these giant thread boxes. This is all my thread. Honestly, so many threads I'm not going to use because they're very soft. Maybe someone else would find use of these. I bought a lot of satiny threads back when I was in school, but they don't really hold up well for projects, so like, they're not something I would need. Shoot. Well then. Ow. There's a needle in there. Oh. That is a thick thread. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll put these in this bucket to be like, giveaway pile. Okay, we've gotten rid of a good chunk of the mess. Also, some of this is cosplay that needs repaired. Ah, yes. More boxes empty for more space for yarn. This is all clothing and fabric that needs to be sorted out. So, gross. Just dust. Alright, these were originally going to be, I was trying to sell stuff on Etsy. These were going to be dice bags, but I don't know. I never got around to it. And now I'm like, I have all these strips of tie-dyed fabric. They're pretty cool. They're all unique, obviously. So I'm trying to think of what I can do with them. I don't know. I just, like, when it comes to, like, making stuff to sell in bulk, I'm really bad at it. I end up getting distracted by other projects, basically, or getting bored, doing something else. I know myself. I don't want to disappoint anyone. Oh, man, this is my old... This is, believe it or not, this is a textbook. It's my old pattern making textbook from, I don't even know how long ago. You can tell it's an old-fashioned book because the pictures are like super, you know, like they look very 70s or 80s. It's kind of funny. Really useful book, and it was in binder form, so I put it in a new binder. And I have a thing written in here when I take out patterns, but don't know where it's at. But this has helped me a lot. This is going to be for, because there's some things I have thrown in here for repair. So that's what this will be for. Let me move this here. Yeah, I was gonna wear this dress today, but it's ripped, so. Oh, I can't wait to use all this striped fabric, but I want to be so careful because stitching with stripes can be difficult. That's a needle. Cute. This is a skirt I was going to tie-dye. I mean, I'll hold on to it. I haven't done tie-dye in a long time. That would be a fun video, doing tie-dye. I should do that for you guys. That'd be cool. I mean, the way I used to do it is probably not very efficient. Who knows? I'll look up some. This is a lovely. Oh, I used this for my Christmas dress, which I think you guys have seen. It's very lovely. It looks more blue in person. On the camera, it looks a little green, yellowy green. It's more of a bluer green. But I need like a place for like scraps, and then a place for like full on. This is like one project kind of thing. This stuff makes good fake chainmail for costumes. It's really fun. And I have gold, but this was for a different project. So this fabric, you guys might recognize this, used to be, this, I have a bigger piece of it, but it used to be my backdrop for Let's Plays. This was the first time I bought the fabric, and it was all they had left was this, and I was like, I don't want to not buy it and regret it, you know, kind of thing. So what I was gonna do is cut it in half and make a long scarf out of it, because it's cute. The only problem is it frays really badly, so I would have to like fix the edges pronto. This looks like, though, that this is Bayonetta, but it looks like there's still some left on there. Whoa, whoa. Why are there needles in here? So not safe. Me? So, I don't know why I'm finding needles in here. It's so bad. Alright, so this is all scrap. Okay. Okay, I guess that this is considered scrap too, so I'll put it in there. Don't worry, I'll figure something to do with that. Hey, maybe, you never know, maybe doing it like this will motivate me. Who knows? This vlog's turned into craft corner with Lindsay. I would not oppose that. So we have this, oh god. I collected as much of this as I could. I love stripes so much. But like I said, I'm so nervous to use it. God, it's like, it never ends. It's like something out of like Nightmare Before Christmas. What is it? Okay. Jesus, God, look at this. It's like 4 yards. Yeah, because I've tried to find like a stretchy horizontal stripe fabric for some reason was so difficult. We finally did, and we bought so much of it. It's camouflage, but it's like shiny, and it's spandex. I don't know how I feel about camouflage anymore though. I used to love it as a kid, but now I'm like kind of over it. I did make, because I bought a lot of this, but I did make a bodysuit out of it years ago, but it didn't work really well. I don't know that the fabric is that comfortable, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in the giveaway bin. Polka dots. More of this. Oh god, I have a lot of this. Why do I have so much of this? I have a lot of this. This fabric is really cool. It's like shiny. You can see that it's shiny. This was actually bought for Bayonetta originally, and I never ended up using it because I lost it. And then I bought more. And then I found it. So now I have like 2 sets of this. I think that Brent and Almas bought me 1 set of it for when they took me on a shopping spree on my birthday to buy supplies for Bayonetta, which I thought was really neat. That was the first Bayonetta, I think. Like the first time I did her. So now I just have this really sweet, stretchy, shiny fabric to make something with. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I designed this fabric. There's what's the website? Spoonflower, I think. For textiles class, my teacher wanted us to design our own fabric and then, or like our own textile and then get it printed on a fabric. And I did that. There were these like trinkets that I really liked, and so I so there's like books, compasses, keys, ladles, candles, gears. There's a clock. There's 8 items. Oh, and the you guys recognize that most likely. And I just made it like really cute, and I bought 2 yards of it, maybe to make a skirt. It's not stretchy, so I'd have to be really careful, but it's super fun. Like everyone in class loved it, and I was just like, yay, because I love doing like funky little like art like this. I don't know, art like this just is super entertaining to me. Like big chunky like drawings of like stuff, and colorful of course too. I had a great time in making this. This fabric is a scrap. It's really pretty. It's colorful polka dots on black. I have leggings with this fabric, and I kept the rest of it for something, so let's put that in the scrap bin. Yeah, here's the old backdrop. This is it. This is the backdrop I used to use. I think it's 4. No, I think it's more like 7 yards. Because that store had it again, so I bought a bunch of it. Yeah, this was a fun backdrop for a while. I can't use it now because my bed's in the way, but like, hey, this fabric, I wanted to use it as like curtains or something, but I mean, because it's a nice lightweight canvasy. Oh, here's some more cool stuff I did in textiles class. So we had to do like, was this potato stamping? No, this was, so that butterfly I showed you earlier, this is the same concept, and we made like little stamps. So I made just like a weird, like, okay, so no, this is a Minecraft redstone lantern, or whatever, lamp. And these are, you guys recognize that symbol? Bayonetta. And then, I don't know what this down here is, I think I was just fooling around. But like, just scrap things that I kept because they're really cool. Why not? Maybe I can attach them to something funky. This is another thing we did in textiles. I know, it's like show and tell, right? I forget what technique this was, but we did like some really cool stuff with it. Yeah, I think what it was is you drew like a thing, and then you did like a screen thing over it, and then these stayed. Something like that, I don't know. You did it a couple times with different like colors and stuff. There's something like that. I can't quite remember what the technique was. Oh yeah, here's a bunch of cottons that I bought because I wanted to get into quilting. Or no, that's just leftovers. But still, here's my first screen printing that I did. Content warning, that is a spider, so if you don't want to look, don't look. I painted a Black Widow. Got a real close-up picture of one, and then I imitated how it looked. It turned out really cool. And then I just did like a fun little spider web. I want to put this on something because it's super fun. Like, how cool is that? I guess I could hang it up for Halloween, just be like, ooh. Some of this might be actually leftovers from the Bandit O kimono. I use this as a backdrop for a cool quilt thing. I should show you guys that. It's at my grandma's house though, because I gave it to her. We had to do a little 14 by 14 quilt for this class, and our theme was the desert. So I did a location in the desert that my grandparents always used to go camping at, and quilted it, and it was really cool. And this was the night sky because I wanted to do it at night, and I found a really cool bead for the moon, so it looked awesome. And I took this and I kind of took the white parts and painted with like a fabric paint, made it like purpley colored, so it looked like the cosmos, you know. It turned out really rad. A little clunky because it was my first time doing quilting, but it was really fun. That's why I wanted to start quilting, but it's kind of expensive when you can't really afford to. I mean, I could probably try it now, but it's like, I don't need to start another hobby. If you guys know how much yarn I own, it's a scrap, not scrap. Oh god. Insert Flight of the Valkyries. These were part of a collection, so we had to do a collection for one of our final classes in fashion, and my collection was kind of like steampunky themed, but it was like the colors were black, red, and white, and I just made like, these are leg warmers, but they also have zippers in them. I got a little ambitious, and they actually function. So, you know. I think I was gonna actually salvage the zippers off of these, because, yeah. This skirt, oh, I love this skirt so much, but it's so wrecked. It's so cool though. Here's Bayonetta. Yeah, I started trying to do like painting on the chain. Maybe that looks good, I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh. It's just that this paint peels off as I tested. And I was gonna peel it off to redo it, but, because I think it was too, I didn't like how big it looked. But I don't know, like, it, you know. Her chains do kind of look big. I forget how I was, oh yeah, I started peeling it off. I forget how I was doing it though. I think I was just eyeballing it, honestly. But it's just fabric paint directly on. That's what makes it so risky. Here's part of my collection. This was a bodysuit I made. Yeah, I do a lot of bodysuits. This was actually what I wore in the show, because I modeled with my friends. It's kind of cool. Oh, this thing. This is a final project I made for my friend. I know it looks really small because I actually made it too short, but it's a really cool dress. Each of these are individual like petals, and I made these buttons and then I put sequins on it, and it's got head boning in it. But she gave me a pair of shoes she had, and she's like, can you make a dress that matches these shoes, or that like, not matches, but like, I guess is similar to or inspired by them. And I did, and she liked it. So she, but I don't know what happened, she never ended up picking it up. It used to also have a giant yellow satin bow that went into these little straps here. I tried to make like a corset back type thing, it didn't work. This is show and tell hour with Lindsay. A pair of pants I made for the collection my cousin wore. She's got a much smaller waistband though, so I can't fit these, but they're really cool pants. I just really like them. They've got like stitching, I don't know what was up with this zipper, it was silly, but like stitching and stuff, it's really neat. Giant pockets. She looked so good in that, and I was just like, yes. Oh god, this thing. It's a jumpsuit. It's very bright. These were supposed to be the straps. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Chain straps. Also because they've all fallen apart. I think these were supposed to drape over her, like, this part of her arm. And then it's got like a, well, it's tangled. It's got this, like, pendulum thing in the back. I don't even know. But look, if you look at it, it's all one suit. And the pant legs flare, like, just look at that. It's so cool. And because it was steampunk, I have clock Roman numerals. But I loved it. This is just a top I made. Not sure why I'm keeping it, because I don't think it fits me. It's a fun, cool, I love this fabric because it's like a little reflective. Yeah. This is actually a top I made, and it was like an afterthought to the collection. I wish I'd made it for the collection, but because it replaced an item that didn't look that great in it. Oh, this is just more fabric, I guess. More stripes. Like I said, whenever I find stripes, I buy them. God. You guys want a business card? This thing. Oh, I do have a small one. Oh, perfect. I was looking for this. But I have a small one, and then I have this gigantic one. It's like 24 feet long. I don't know why I bought it. I just did. One day when I have like a beach-themed party, I guess. A ton of these binder clips. They're really good for projects. Let me take all this out. Well, those fell. Old projects, and then, oh, more fabric. What is even in this? Tweezers. What is this? Oh god, that is the tiniest crochet needle that I probably own. What size is this? L'Oreal, Korea. Well, that doesn't help me. Dang, no, what to do with that? I'll stick this in here because I don't think I'm gonna use it for actual crochet. This is oh, another one. 3.5 millimeter. It's a bit bigger. I heart Markiplier pin. Don't ask what that's doing in all this. So many needles in here. So many various sizes. That one's crooked. Whoa. Look at that. It spins. So this little thing's cute, but I can put something new in it. Maybe like hair stuff. Alright, I mean, things look better in here. Not sure what to do with the fabric yet. Well, it's better than it looked. Alright, so now everything's nicely, for the most part, put away. These are great to bring to conventions, just like little... E6000 is really great glue. Me just repairing some earrings. I'm not gonna repair all of them right now, but I'm gonna do what I can. Hopefully I did that right. This fish is really heavy though, so that might be why he fell off. But I like this ring because it's like it's a big fat fishy. It's cute. I love this ring and it's been broken for a while now and I'd like to fix it. If I can. Jeez, like what's with this? Alright, I might have to come back to this later because it's not working. Well, we got some stuff done. Alright, yeah, so it's about 7:30 and I don't have any plans that are for anything that would be very interesting aside from drawing, which that's stuff that's gonna go up on Patreon. So, yeah, and I know I've mentioned it and I hope you guys aren't like annoyed. I keep mentioning my Patreon. There's public stuff and then there's a $2 tier where you can see everything else. And that does include, I mean, it is an 18+ Patreon, but it does include, like, I'm gonna try to do some, like, more adult themed art and stuff, and then like, you know, cosplay stuff, cosplay photography, all that. And it's just $2, so links in the description of all my videos. It's just a fun bonus thing because every little bit helps and I get to do more video stuff. This is actually fun. I actually had a good time today doing this. I was worried I was gonna have too much anxiety and be like, I don't want to film it or whatever, but no, it was chill, it was cool, and it's nicer than just being in front of my computer. So next week, it won't be on Saturday, I think it'll, or no, this will be posted tomorrow, which is Sunday, hopefully. And the next week I will film it so that it's on Saturday. These are gonna go up opposite days of my Let's Plays, so, and hopefully once a week, we'll see. I don't want to overload myself, but right now I have nothing else to do, so here we go. But yeah, next week, I don't know what I'll have to work on, but I'll figure something out. Because we got Bayonetta to finish. I also want to fix Bayonetta's wig. Of course, at this point, my hair is so long, I could probably just do an updo. I gotta practice that. I was actually gonna do that too, but enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back at it with some crafts and hopefully some baking next week, and because hopefully it'll be cooler. So yeah, just make sure to check the description for some links and stuff, and then check the links at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys next time, and until then, stay whimsical. Who else? Rats? I guess. Oh, what? There's one more person?